Systems do not survive because they are perfect. They survive because they are stable. Perfection is fragile. It requires constant correction. Stability, however, behaves differently. It absorbs pressure. It resists disruption. It persists. Most people assume that systems remain in place because they are efficient or because they are necessary or because they are well designed. But stability does not require any of those things. A system can be inefficient, unfair, even dysfunctional, and still remain stable. Because stability is not a result of performance. It is a result of structure. A stable system is not one that works well. It is one that resists change. And resistance to change is not created through strength. It is created through alignment. Alignment of incentives. Alignment of expectations. Alignment of perception. When these elements align, systems begin to reinforce themselves. They no longer require constant intervention. They become self-sustaining. This is why stability often appears invisible. There is no visible force holding the system together. No constant correction. No continuous intervention. And yet, it persists. Because the forces that maintain stability are distributed across individuals, across institutions, across behaviors. Each part reinforces the whole without needing to be directed. Consider long-standing empires. They did not remain stable because they avoided conflict. They remained stable because their structure absorbed it. Internal tensions did not immediately lead to collapse. They were contained, redirected, normalized. Stability does not eliminate pressure. It manages it. A stable system is not one without problems. It is one where problems do not accumulate fast enough to break the structure. This creates a powerful dynamic, because the longer a system remains stable, the more it appears inevitable. And inevitability strengthens stability. People begin to assume this is how things are. And once that assumption settles, change becomes difficult. Incentives shape behavior. Attention shapes perception. Legitimacy shapes acceptance. Together, they produce stability. Modern systems operate under the same principle. Financial markets, political institutions, corporate structures. They are not stable because they are optimal. They are stable because they are reinforced through routines, through incentives, through expectations. And over time, stability creates inertia. Inertia is not resistance, it is continuity. A system does not need to defend itself when everything continues as expected. This is where stability becomes dangerous, because stability can mask fragility. A system can appear solid while accumulating internal strain, and because it remains stable, those signals are often ignored. The more stable a system appears, the less attention is given to its weaknesses, until those weaknesses reach a threshold. At that point, stability does not gradually decline, it breaks. And when it breaks, it appears sudden, even though it was building for years. This is the paradox of stability. The mechanisms that preserve the system can also delay the recognition of its limits. Stability, inertia, blindness, shock. Systems do not collapse because they are unstable. They collapse because they were stable for too long without adaptation. True resilience is not stability, it is adaptability. But adaptability introduces uncertainty, and systems avoid uncertainty. Because uncertainty reduces stability, so systems face a trade-off: remain stable and risk collapse, or adapt and risk instability. Most systems choose stability, not because it is optimal, but because it is predictable. Unpredictability is the foundation of control. The most stable systems are not the strongest. They are the ones that make change feel unnecessary. And when change feels unnecessary, stability becomes invisible. And what is invisible endures.